Welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Oh, what can I say about Final Fantasy IX? It's easily one of my favorites. I'm gonna enter the continue menu just so it doesn't, like, do shit. Matt and I are doing a blind LP of it for him, and I'm going along to add some flair to it, I guess. But he's going to miss things and such, and I'm not going to get to enjoy it. So I'm going to be playing it myself. I'm going to do my best to get 100% of the game, except for the Excalibur 2, and most people understand why. But there's some CG, so we should probably let that play. I gotta say, this game's beautiful. It just looks really good all the time. I'm not going to be doing voiceovers because that's Matt's thing and not mine. But looks like our character here is all alone in a dark room. And here we are in control. I'm going to do a few funky things with the configurations. We don't know his name yet. Obviously level 1. I'm going to keep the ATB on wait, simply because it's easier to talk that way. I'm going to set the movement speed to run, so I don't have to hold down circle for that shit. Battle speed on fast. If there's one thing I have to complain about in this game, it's that the ATB gauges are really slow. Here, icon off, and most Final Fantasies you get to jack around with the window color. Here you only have normal and classic. I'm going to go classic because, you know. Target window. I have it on auto, which is just default. No vibration. Actually, let's do vibration. Why not? You can set this up to be 2-player. If only. But, we also have a few other things here. Our character is outfitted with a dagger, which is his weapon of choice. And he generally wears the middle-class armors, but we'll worry about that later. Now our mission is to light this, and whenever you come up to an interactable object, you either have an exclamation point or a question mark. There are other things in this room, however, and I want to find them. And I don't know where every single hidden thing is, but we are aboard the MS Prima Vista, a theater ship, luxury liner with theater. 8,235 tons, fits a guest capacity of 288, veal energy, not entirely sure what that means, Zeebolt Shipyards in Lindblom. There you go. There's an item in this corner, which is a potion. Hello, Fox Wolf Man. Consider yourself shouted out. And 47 gil. Our money. I don't believe there's anything up this way. So without further ado, let's light the candle. We are Zidane. I know it looks like something else, it's pronounced Zidane. Thank you, Dissidia. He is going to be our main protagonist of this game. And those are his friends from top to bottom. There's Blank, Cena, and Marcus. Yeah, where is the boss? Because clearly, oh boy, a dragon. And our very first fight. Rockin' battle theme for this game, by the way. I totally dig everything about this game. So, every character in our team right now can steal, so we might as well go ahead and do that. How stealing works, it's complicated, but here's the best I can try by Senna. That usually always happens. Don't blame me, blame Senna. Okay, so you have a common, an uncommon, and a rare steal. The algorithm is numbers between 1 and 255, let's say. I think it's 1 and 255. Common steals are any number between 1 and 150. Uncommon steals are 151 to, I want to say, 210, 215, and then from 211 or 216 to 255 is the rare steal. When you select steal, it randomly generates a number. If it isn't the number you're looking for, you get could not steal. However, if it hits a number, as I just previously explained, you'll get the item it corresponds to. Now, let's say I stole a potion and a wrist already. So, let's say I stole the wrist first, as its uncommon steal. If I stole the uncommon steal first, the potion's numbers would go from 1 to 150, instead go from 1 to 210. And we actually just got the rare steal, the Mage Masher. Usually takes longer than that, but let's fuck shit up. As our characters don't really have a whole lot going on for them at the moment, we just attack. And eventually he'll die. Much like Senna did. We actually don't get any experience for this fight, or any boss fights, so, if this were a boss fight that was actually winnable, unlike that, turns out the boss we were looking for is this asshole. And we kinda just gave him a headache. Good. Deserved it. So, yeah, we meet a little band of dudes. Fools? You're the guy wearing the weird-ass dragon head. Let's just bear with that. And it looks like Zidane wasn't always the strongest. I guess that's why he's using daggers. But it looks like they have a mission, and they all look like a dastardly group. So what is their mission? Looks like they have a little model of a castle. Tantalus, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is headed toward the kingdom of Alexandria. And their mission is to kidnap Princess Garnet. Emphasized by that doll. They're theatrics. That's their ship. They're docking in Alexandria, and they're going to perform a play. And, I guess the play is going to be distraction. And they'll use something called oglops to distract guards. And they just run in and snatch her. However, here's where you can say who you're going to kidnap. There's Queen Braun or Princess Garnet, and if you answer Queen Braun so many goddamn times, shit happens. I'm just going to show it once for... Go and kidnap the fat-ass, butt-ugly queen... No, where we want the princess. Babelicious. The whole Babelicious thing, he's an old man, don't read too much into it, but Garnet, it's her 16th birthday on this particular day. And, oh, hey Black Mage dude. You're going to be fun. Not creepy at all, by the way. Big yellow eyes. It's actually kind of cute. Hi, dude. I'll be quiet for most CGs. Sorry. And that's the intro. However, there's still much to be introduced, so as soon as this infinite black screen ends, thank you. They have these awkward transitions from time to time between CG and game action, and you can tell from the graininess of everything. And we are in Alexandria, but we're not Zidane, we're this kid in a blue coat and steeple hat. It looks like we have a ticket to the play. Now, there are a lot of items around here. Once again, we do not know the name of our character, only that he has very little HP, a good bit of MP, and knows fire. He also has a staff. Here's our chance to equip the wrist we got to actually give him some evade. He won't be in a fight for a while, mind you. But the first thing we want to do is kind of backpedal this way, as this place is completely littered with items. Like this one. There are cards in this game. Cards were first introduced in Final Fantasy VIII, though the card game back then was a little bit more complicated. Directly back from the statue is another Lizardman card. And really this is the earliest you can get some of these cards, and none of them are really particularly good, but it's better than most of the shit you get automatically. And right here we have a Sahagan card. Now, I'm going to try to explain the card system without the tutorial. I don't know what the numbers underneath it is, but you see a card, and they have arrows on each card, and you'll see eventually, like disc 3 eventually. I'm not going into fucking card tutorials in the beginning of the goddamn game. Anyway, no matter what you do here, that kid's going to hit you. And he's a rat, literally. He's a literal rat. Looks like everyone in town is excited for the play that we have a ticket to. So, yeah, we should probably get there. And here's our first mention of Trino, which is a... well, I've played Final Fantasy VI on this channel before. Trino, if you've ever played Final Fantasy VI, is kind of like a mixture between Jador and Zozo. Basically having a rich quarter and a not-so-rich quarter. I say quarter, but it's really sections. But we have lots of little bit of items around here. Like, a lot of the items in this game are just in corners. Later on, obviously, they start hitting up chests. But in the bar, we have a few more things here. Like, in this corner, we have a potion. Stock up on those while you can, kids. Oh, the flan card, obviously. And somebody dropped money. It's easy to get stuck behind that woman if you're not paying too much attention. And she's a little bit of a slow bitch to move, so... just run around, find your shit. Early on, it's important to get as much shit as you can. More money. This is where most of our money is actually going to come from early in the game. And if I do well in a particular little mini-game coming up, I'm going to get like 3 times the amount I have here. But you do want to check every single building, and I can't emphasize this enough because each and every building, generally, has something. Ethers aren't exactly the easiest things to come by, so grab them while you can. Blacksmith, he's kind of closed for the day, and I don't believe they sell anything either. So, yeah, not much going on here. There is supposed to be, anyway. Is that you? He hid his 3 precious cards in a safe place. Okay. The ticket booth is right there, but let's ignore that and jump rope. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. There are prizes, and the maximum prize is if you get 100. But is there a little bit of a delay I'm experiencing here? I didn't think there was, but if there's even a nanosecond of a delay, then I can't do this. Oh boy. I at least wanted to get 1 prize. Let's try. There's a delay. I think there's a delay and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh well, I'll make a list of the prizes you can possibly get in the description if you're so inclined to look. And I am going to try to get literally everything. What you want to do is you want to try to make that girl leave. She's the same girl that picked up your ticket for you, but she was blocking the stairs before. So now that we are inside without her here, we can go upstairs and rob them blind, because under the bed is 3 gil. I'm just showing off everything you can do. Don't call me a bad person just because I robbed a little girl. There's more robbing to be had in this game. After all, our main character is a thief. Anyway, if you talk to that one guy who said he hid his cards in a very secret place, first, in the bushes around here is a tent. Don't know how you hide a tent behind a flower. He did it though. So, getting up this ladder, you cannot do this later. You have to do it now. If you pull the rope, after talking to him, you see something fall. And it's a little mini treasure chest. It's an Iron Knight card, a Goblin card, and a Fang card. Mostly we were interested in the Iron Knight. All these cards are going to monsters that we will experience later in the game, but mostly they're just for now. The Iron Knight isn't going to show up until late disc 1, so Goblins and Fangs are going to be our first enemies, Flans shortly after, Lizardmen later, Zombies are like late disc 2. Iron Knights late disc 1 and Sahagins are a completely optional enemy that some never even find, so take that. I believe it's this boy up here. Talk to him, and he mentions his kitten ran our way, and to tell him if we find it. So, in order to find this little kitten, we are to march our ass right back through town. And if we do, we want to head back to the little plaza we found the Sahagin card in. Sahagin is like the only card I can openly think I found there, aside from like Lizardman. I guess I remember a lot about this game. Most of it's like late game bullshit, but I haven't played this game very recently. I try to play this game at least once a year. Just with work and everything lately, I haven't been able to play it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it this year. Anyway, this cat here wasn't here before, so we talked to the cat, and Tom marches his ass right through the crowd, and oh hey, thanks for finding him. Kitty is obedient, and boom, he has his cat. What purpose did that serve? No, I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, aside from the jump rope, that's pretty much all we can do right now. So let us continue to find something optimal to do, because this is boring. Like giving our ticket. So here we can ask about what's going on, really, what's showing today, tell me about it. We can just show the ticket. Apparently our character is very nervous. And the ticket we dropped and then was picked up for us is a fake. And dramatic piano fall thing. So that's it. And he gives us a skeleton card, a goblin card, and a fang card. And we're looking for Alleyway Jack. No one really cares. Next time, we'll figure out what the hell we're going to do. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all then. Take care.